Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to my 2019 New Year's resolution, still going strong, be the change, where I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. I'm going to get started by reading my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who's watched me before, and thank you. I made an announcement that I was breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt, and every week I've been telling you it hasn't broken up with me and it's still present. And I would love to report to you that, I have no fear, no shame, and no guilt in my life, but that is just simply not true. I'd like to invite you guys to watch my videos if you haven't seen them before. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram TV, and I forget the other one they're on. YouTube, it's on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a lot. I need subscribers. Last week I was talking about how, I have plans of what I'm going to talk about, and then what actually comes out of my mouth is completely different. And even when I practice and I try and I think how things are going to go, and they don't end up going that way at all. And learning to have peace with that. And last week I was talking about my family, and, I didn't get into full detail, but I grew up in a house where the word no and the word stop was completely disregarded. And for me, when I would ask somebody to please stop and not do that again, they kept doing it. Or, people laughed and made fun of you all the time. I got made fun of so bad that it was torture for me. And I couldn't believe that when I got out into the real world, when I started to work, like how nice people were, because it was something I've never experienced until then. And so what I had to do is I learned how to protect myself and how to keep myself safe, and because I had to, and I never learned how to do that before. And one of the ways I learned how to do it was how to cut people off. And not only did I cut people off, I cut them off with an axe, because I didn't know any other way. And at 48 years old, which is where I am now, I'm learning that I don't have to cut people off with an axe anymore. And that silence is the highest form of rage that there is. And I didn't realize how much rage I was carrying around with me. And it's releasing. God has taken that from me, and it's been a process, and it's still a process, and I'm still working on it. And how I'm learning not to sever all ties, and how to work through things is really hard for me. I'd rather run away. I'd rather not talk to people. I'd rather not tell them how they hurt me or what they did, because I would assume that once they found out, they wouldn't be able to do it anyway. So, life is hard, and it's not easy. And I said last week I didn't get the instruction manual. I don't think any of us did. But what I'm realizing is that everybody is doing the best they can with what they have. And it is not my job to judge people for that. But what is my job is how to be a kind, loving, compassionate person. And as I'm learning how to do that, which was not an easy road at all, but I'm ready for this now. And I hope as I'm ready for it, that other people are ready for it too. And, I'm redefining where I am in my life. I'm trying to find out what is my purpose. And I heard the most wonderful thing a couple weeks ago. Kathy Lee Gifford said, if you have a pulse, you have a purpose. And I just thought that was so incredible, and it is true. And I don't know what my purpose is right now, how to earn a living and for financial. And I always associated my purpose with money. And I think it's connected, but I don't think it's the whole entire equation. And fear is something that, I'm scared. What if I don't have enough? And what if I'm not okay? And then I have to back it up. I am okay. For right now, I am okay. And I'm going to be okay. And to know that and to feel that is something I've been given the grace of for right this moment. But it passes and it doesn't last all the time. But I do have moments of that, moments of peace. And as I get moments of peace, I want to spread hope that hopefully you can have moments of peace too. But me, I always need more moments of peace and more moments of everything. That's great. But I am struggling like everybody else. And everybody struggles. And nobody's life is perfect. And no matter how much you have, how much I have, I always have, what if I don't have enough? So I have enough right now. And thank you to everybody who's watching me and continuing to watch me. And stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.